the Syracuse 43 weave motion, a really interesting offense that Syracuse does. Box lacrosse-ish with the way they attack the middle and the way they use various two-man games. But I think this will be a really, really nice look, and I'm excited to go through this with you. So it's a 3-out top, 4 down low defense. With the four players down low stacked on both sides. And you know how you can have these great 3-player motions when you have 3 out top, pass and pick away, pass and pick 4, weaves, flips. So they're doing that, but they're simply just then, once you're done making a cut, you've finished down low and a new player from the stacks cycle up while you cycle back to your own side. On and off ball picks, flips and fake flips, seals, faking your way through the gaps. It would be like faking a pass to the receiver of a flip, and draft cuts, which is a really interesting cut where you cut right off the tail of another cutter. And then the one thing you're a little susceptible to is giving up transition if you lose the ball out top, which is why the backside stack player who's going to fill needs to be prepared to get back on defense. All right, let's take a look at the video. All right, let's take a look at the video. So you can see the 3 out top, you can see the 4 down low, you can see the pass, pick, cut through actions, and notice these 2 girls are on their way down to the stacks, giving an opportunity for this player to isolate in the middle. You're going to see that there are new players on their way up as the players exiting the 3-player motion are getting out of there. This is where the draft cuts can come in, where you can cut right off these players. It's also where off-ball picking can come into play, similar to a draft cut or an X cut. But you can actually pick or seal. And then these players obviously coming up are going to be on the receiving end of passes, flips, or potentially fake flips. Last thing is if a lefty finishes her cut down here, she might just circle the cage to come back to her side. You'd rather have lefties over on this side and righties on this side. So let's roll the film. Good dodging opportunity, nothing there. And now you're seeing a lefty come up, receive the ball. There's a pick, pass, another pick or a flip, and she's right through the gap. Let's watch it again from the beginning. Pretty interesting motion. One of the things I like about it is that it really gets the defense playing in a lot of different spots, which means it's going to be hard for them to count on sliding off a particular player at a particular time. Here's another rep of it, a down pick, a flip, fake flip, pass, pick. Nice motion. And that's the fake through the gap concept I was talking about. As one starts coming up top here, faking, this player is going to think she can help. And if we fake a pass, similar to how you would fake a flip just earlier, you can get through this gap. Obviously, when we fake a flip, we're going around the player and baiting them into staying with their man instead of switching. Faking through the gap is just faking the pass, which would happen a little bit earlier and going between the 2 players, which she did. She got fouled. Let's watch another rep. You sort of kick it off with pass cut, and there's your fake flip. The other thing that's kind of cool about this is it initiates with some speed, which is kind of nice to be able to do. And then once, what I would like to see is like initiate with these weaves with a lot of speed and then start flowing into an offense might be a great look. But this was a beautiful fake flip. She definitely had plans on doing this right away. and right around, turn the corner. It's obviously difficult to slide from the low stacks without running into shooting space. It's really tricky. Other flip action. Could have been a pick there. There's a cut through the gap. You know, the question on this for the defense is really who's going to help. So from behind, you know, they just look for some cuts and some picks inside. If they don't have anything, then they'll just start it back out top. Back to the motion. That's a really nice draft cut right there. Let's take a look at that one again. So as this player is cutting down, this player is curling right over the top. So a pass and a cut and a draft cut. Really nice play. Let's put it back and take another quick little look. So as the passer passes and cuts down, this player here is going to draft cut into this little area, putting her man in a trail position with her stick, with the cutter stick being open to the middle. Let's take a look. See how there's no way that defender can cover the angle on this. It's the beauty of a draft cut and of this curl, putting the defender in a trail position. Really nice look. Good feed. Great cut. More flip action. Another draft cut. She was open, but the Dodger attacked the middle. Initiating from out of bounds. Carry up, fill back, and we're right back into it. So if you want to initiate from out of bounds in this, all you got to do is carry up and just get started. Someone will meet you on the other side. Fake, clear through. And they set up a little ISO from the elbow there, which I kind of like too. So they got their 4 players behind. It's a little jammed up. They're going to reset up top. Nice little cut the middle there from a low player. So let's take a look at that. So anytime you're balanced, you can see that the girl in the middle with the ball is deciding to pass left or right. But when a low player flashes into the middle like that, I'm going to cut the middle. It's kind of a nice opportunity. Nothing there. You get back to the motion. Here it is again. Fake flip, pass down, clear through. Really nice weave action here. It's a little bit like scrambled eggs behind there. I don't love it when the ball's behind with 4 players back there, although it might be interesting to find a motion that works. This is a pretty sweet example of a pick across. Oh, no. Here's a pretty nice off-ball cut off a pick. You can see it coming from your left right there. She cuts right off the player. It's almost like a seal. It's not, but this girl doesn't see it coming at all, and this picker isn't making it obvious that she's picking. The cutter just flashes right off of it, cuts the middle, and has a nice opportunity. All right, I'm going to put the rest of this video, the raw video, down below so you can check it out. But these are the basics, and I will write some notes in with the raw video on some key points. Hope you enjoy this, and good luck running the Syracuse 43 weave motion.